Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.
And Neil, spoken to you many times in the past, not under these circumstances though. What are your feelings?
Very hard to put them into words. I was fine up until 5-3, when Wardy come across the pitch and started crying and doing. Anyway, we held it together during the game. I thought we'd give them a real good test. Now, very mixed. I'm absolutely delighted for Leek Town, the supporters, more so the players, and everybody connected with the club. I'm absolutely delighted for them. Hope they enjoy the night. Hope they enjoy next season and do well. I genuinely mean that. But I've got a job here to do, Dave, and that's what I've got to settle down and do, to try and push Newcastle Town on.
And you, to be fair, as you said, you implied there, I mean, Newcastle gave Leek as hard a game today as they probably had all season. You know, it was a really good performance by your side.
Yeah, that's great testament to our players, how they played. We came in yesterday and worked on. Listen, Leek have got no secrets how they play, but they bloody do it well. And stopping Stevenson and Carr or Grice, Grocott and Trickett Smith coming in off the wings, them two fullbacks flying forward, they present you with a whole lot of problems. But we ticked them all off and solved most of them. What you can't do, Dave, is allow the best player in the league time and space. And twice he got away from our centre-halves. Once Josh Smith, once Josh Jordan. Got his shot in and they were quicker to the rebound. And he won them the game. Simple as that.
Yeah, and I think you must have the mixed feelings really, because you can see that you've talked about them wingers coming, them fullbacks coming down. You've signed them in the past, and a lot of these players are your players.
They are, but they're now Josh's players, and Josh has taken the team on, the club on, and got promotion, and that's credit to him and his coaching staff. He's got good allies in Wayne and Pete and Dom and Steve. They've got a good backroom staff, and I'm not just blowing smoke up their ass. I genuinely mean it. They've got a good blend on and off the pitch. So, yeah, I am honestly pleased as punch for them, but I've got to put that behind me now and get on.
Because as you say, you are now Newcastle Town, and what your job is to do is to make Newcastle into a new league, haven't you?
Yeah, try. Obviously, you know, we've discussed this. We're shopping and getting what we can get, and the best of what we can get at the price. If you want Stevensons, Trickett Smiths, match winners, great players, then you've got to shop probably a little bit higher. And I'm not in control of that, and I'm not having to go with anybody here. They're a super set of people, and they'll do the best for me, I know. But how far this club can go, we won't know yet, until we've ironed that out in the next few weeks, see where we can go. Can we bring in better? What I will say, I've got a super set of players. They give everything for our coaching staff, for our supporters, and for our club. So I can't wish for anything more. They really give everything they've got. Now, whether that's enough, we don't know. But I can't fault their attitudes, their dedication, and they have a go at implementing what I want on the pitch.
Yeah, but you say you've got to decide and so on. What you've done is you've actually made sure the downward spiral which Newcastle were on has halted. You've stopped that and you've begun to climb back up again, haven't you?
Without a doubt. The club are at a low ebb. And if I'd have looked at the fixtures, Dave, I think I've said it before, I'm not sure I'd have taken the job on. It was a tough set of fixtures. But we've come out of them pretty well. First and foremost, it was to stop the rot. We did that in our first game against Stanley. They hadn't won in 6, they hadn't scored a goal. We didn't against Stanley, but we got a creditable draw. went to Moseley and won, all of a sudden there's a lift. So yeah, we got ourselves out of trouble. I wanted to kick on. People here were honestly talking about the playoffs. I wondered what planet they were on. I was still, up until Saturday, I was still concerned with Ensford and North. Saturday's win obviously made us safe. Now we can start planning for the future.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about now, isn't it? It's really, you're looking to 2024-25 season rather than worrying about 2023-24.
Yeah, I want to finish the season well. You know, we've still got 4 games. We owe it to everybody to give up our best, which we will do, and try and finish as high as we can. And then, yeah, we've got a few weeks then to plan ahead. Yeah,
Neil, been great to talk to you again. We will talk to you again, maybe not before the end of the season, but certainly next season we'll be round here. You're always great to talk to.
It's my pleasure, Dave.